Hey guys, it's Ro. Today we're diving into the world of meal delivery services to find out, are they worth the hype? I ordered from 5 of the most popular ready-to-eat meal companies: Factor, Trifecta, MegaFit meals, Cook, Unity, and just for fun, I also ordered the most expensive option that I could find, Kooshi Gourmet. I'll be rating each one on value, service and selection, and of course, taste. This video is not sponsored, and my team did a ton of research on each brand, so by the end, we'll know which meal service is actually the best. First up, we have Factor. They sell 10 meals for a total of $134.90, which is about $13.50 per meal, although they do offer 50% off your first order, so we only paid $7 per meal for this first box. There's only about 40 meals to choose from, and many of them are very similar. All the meals range from about 300 to 800 calories, and the protein tops out at 50 grams per meal. Also, the meals seem a little bit high in sodium. They do have a wide variety of add-ons like desserts, smoothies, and protein shakes if you want those, but to me they seem a little on the expensive side. Overall, I think Factor has the least appealing meal options out there out of all the companies that we'll try today, but the website is nice and they have a decent amount of vegan or keto options, so I'll give it a 4 out of 10 for service and selection. All right, let's taste them. First up, we have herb crusted chicken. Reveal! Okay, see, this looks a little different than the picture. Each of these meals were prepared and cooked to the exact recommended instructions with mashed cauliflower. So instead of mashed potatoes, we have mashed cauliflower. I love when you can successfully switch out cauliflower for like something super carby. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, this is actually really good. This is like, it's like if a mashed potato and an artichoke dip had a baby. Oh my gosh, that's good. Oh, I love the spices. There's like some garlic in there. Okay, the green beans, I'm never impressed by these green beans. These green beans are just sad. And they just threw some fancy shredded almonds on here. I've seen a good looking green bean and this isn't it. No, they're all right. They're okay. Critique here is the chicken could be a little bit more moist, but it has good flavor, and I really actually liked their creative cauliflower mashed potatoes. Next, cavatappi and meatballs. I love this. Look at the little, it's so cute. And then we have broccoli with a little Parmesan cheese on top. It's hard to mess up pasta and meatballs, so let's give it a go. Oh my gosh. These vegetables are very lackluster. I'm not happy with these at all. Like, this is not grandma's cooking. There's a lot you can do to make vegetables taste good, and I think that they're doing a half effort here. So let's move on to the last one. Here we have ginger teriyaki salmon. Let's see. That doesn't even look like the same meal. I don't know, I've had better salmon. It just tastes a little fishier, so I just feel like it's less fresh, you know what I mean? And the vegetable is just the same green bean, but just chopped up. Look at that. So it seems like we're starting a little middle of the road. So taste-wise, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. For value, I might give this a 4, and that is because for $13 a meal, I feel like the quality and freshness could be higher. Overall, Factor gets a 13 out of 30. Let's move on to the next one. Up next, Trifecta. Their 7 meal per week plan costs $111, which is about $16 per meal. These meals are usually around 400 calories. They're a little bit on the lower end of calories, and they're also on the lower end of protein. Personally, I would like to see slightly more variety in the meals and more high protein options, so I'll give it a 6 for service and selection. All right, now taste test. Oh, a chutney chicken, get in my face. Here we go. Oh no. From this to this? Mike, they don't even look related. All right, here we go. We've got chicken on top of potatoes. I mean, I love chicken and potatoes. It's a very simple meal. Tastes good. Nothing to write home about. Oh no, these beans, I feel like these are worse than the other ones. Here they've tried to add some flavor to the beans, which I think it's a good try, but I feel like these are, they're just not it. Next up is Texas barbecue protein plate. Does it match? Can you spot the difference? Isn't this just like a pulled pork, but it's like, what is happening? Oh my gosh, this is chaos, hold on. What is happening? All right, well, let's give it a taste. I really like the flavors of the meat. It's a little drier than I'd like it to be, but I do like the flavors. Over swirly mac, this is interesting. Oh, we got the broccoli again, you guys. Broccoli is great for your body, though. It is wonderful. Not much flavor, but these broccolis, not super overcooked. I love that right in between, like, a steam, but they still have crunch. While it doesn't look like the picture, it's still a much more enjoyable meal than the last one. All right, now we're just moving right down the line. We have, oh, this is upside down. We have grilled Atlantic salmon. I'm nervous. 1, 2, 3, it's gonna be great. Gonna be great. That doesn't look similar at all there, but it was sweet potato and cauliflower rice. Let's give it a taste. It tastes really good. Okay, sweet potato. Oh. Well, the sweet potatoes taste pretty good, and I'm someone who eats a lot of sweet potatoes. So let's try this cauliflower rice. Looks like there's a lot of spice in here. Give it some flavor. I mean, the texture is a little mushy. Woo, a little too hot, a little too mushy. Oh, okay, I'm a little nervous for the fish, but we're just gonna go on taste here. Better than the last salmon. With the spices, it almost tastes like, it's like a smoky, spicy salmon. Taste-wise, I'm going by flavors. I really like that there was a spicy option. This one was a little saltier, and this one tasted a little fresher with the chicken and the sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna give it a little higher of a rating than the first one. So for taste, I'll give it a 6. But for the price, $16 for this, I'd rather go to a restaurant. So I'm gonna give this a 3. Trifecta gets a 15 out of 30. Now let's go on to the next one. Next is MegaFit Meals, which is the only service we're trying today that doesn't require a subscription. You pay per meal with a minimum order of 12 meals. The meals range from $12 to $19. A few things that we found while researching this company, they have more variety in meals than Factor or Trifecta. They have about 63 meals to choose from, which is great. More lower calorie options than Trifecta, but with more protein, and they also allow you to order customized meals where you can choose a protein, a carb, and 2 vegetables. So because of all the ability to customize and the different options, I'm gonna give it a 7 for service and selection. And also, you don't need to subscribe if you don't want to. They just give a lot of flexibility, so I like that. All right, let's give these meals a taste. The first meal that we're gonna try is chicken piccata, which is one of my favorite meals of all time. Let's see. Okay, that looks pretty good. For a pre-made meal, this looks pretty good. Let's give it a taste. Oh, wait. Usually my chicken piccata, there's like the seasoning, it's like a light breading all the way around. This is only on the top, but it's good. I want a little bit more lemon and a little bit more capers. Where are my capers? Look, I'm even looking in the pasta. Where's my capers at? But let's try it with a little bit of pasta, a little bit of angel hair. I want more lemon, but it's good. Taste-wise for a meal, this is delicious. But I'm just super picky about my chicken piccata because there's very specific textures that the chicken is supposed to be, that the pasta is supposed to be. But this tasted really good. Next up is shredded bison. And I don't think I've ever had this in a pre-made meal, but oh my gosh. They said carrots, but I only got 1 carrot. All right, let's, oh, is this a jalapeno? What is this? Okay, I'm gonna taste it. These 2 meals have tasted better than anything I've had today. This is enough food to fill up the average person for sure. This is like a delicious meal, and for me, this would be 2. I love this one. Let's try the next one. Now this one is mini Ritos. Shredded chicken breast and a gluten-free tortilla drizzled in rich enchilada sauce with a side of creamy avocado sauce. This looks delicious. If this was on a menu at a restaurant, I would scoop this up in 2 seconds. Let's see how it looks. Oh, wow. All right, they look clean, they look good. Okay, I don't even know what to do. I'm too excited. I'm like trying to eat it like a burrito, and I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna dip it in this little sauce. If I were to order this at a restaurant or something for delivery and this showed up, I would be really happy with it. Like, this is a really well-made meal and I love everything about it. And I'm gonna be eating this for dinner. Taste-wise, I'm gonna give all of these 9s. Nothing surprised me and I loved every bite. It just had a really balanced like flavor all over my tongue. And I was even scared this would be a little too spicy and it wasn't. It was just right. I like the variety that they're doing. I love meat and potatoes. That's my favorite. I mean, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of a girl, so. And the price is similar to the last one, but the taste is so much better that I think that the value is that much more better. So because of that, I'm gonna give the value a 7 out of 10. So MegaFit gets a 23 out of 30, which is so far the best rating. Next, we have Cook Unity, which I am the most excited about because I have heard the most about this one, as it's the most affordable option that we're trying today, and they have the largest selection of meals by far. Something I really like about it, look at this, over 254 meals to choose from, and I just like that there's a lot of variety. The meals are also higher in calories. You can see by our little chart over here, the calorie range much larger, higher calories, but if you ever wanted to, what I like is you could cut them in half, so it could be 2 meals for someone, me, little shorty size. I really love all of their packaging. Like, all of their packaging is eco-friendly. It's basically, it's paper and not plastic, so it's like better for the environment than all the plastic ones. This is so cool. I don't know how you could get more options. This had so many options, and you can even select chefs. Like, this is amazing, so I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10, and I cannot wait to try these meals. This was the highest rated one that was for sale this week with a 4.7. I love wonton soup, so. Okay, that looks amazing. Okay, let's take a little bite. Okay. Flavor is amazing. Flavor is amazing. Flavor's perfect. Yes, I think it has the perfect amount of spiciness. Like, when I order a spicy wonton soup, or even like a hot and spicy soup, those are some of my favorite. Or any like even Taiwanese soups, this is the perfect amount of spice. This is the spice that I try to always do when they're like, how many stars? I'm like, whatever gives me that, that's how many stars I want. The soup is perfect. So I'm really excited for this next one because this is pizza, but not just any kind of pizza. This is pizza on a piece of naan bread. I've never tried something like this before. So it's pepperoni naan pizza with hot honey drizzle. The rating for this one is a 4.5, and that's really high. I'm excited. This one even came in a pizza box. Look, there's the chef right there. How cute, Chef John. Yes, chef, let's check it out. Here we go. Oh, Mike's jealous. I can already, oh, look at that. Okay. Wow. The last time I had honey on pizza, I thought never again. Never. This is the way to do it. That was, remember, David Dobrik's pizza?
Yeah, he told me about it.
The toppings are a little bit more simple than the picture shows. I also feel like these are the mini pepperonis. They're kind of rounded, kind of scooped up, and there's a little bit of green, and there's not that on here. It's not identical, but for a meal, it tastes delicious. All right, now this one is ranked, has a rating of a 4.3. It's herb roasted salmon with truffle mash, with a side of creamy truffle mashed potatoes and roasted garlic Brussels sprouts. All right, well, you had me at truffle potatoes and lost me at Brussels sprouts, but that evened out here. All right, here we go. Let's see if it looks like the picture first. Okay, out of all the salmon, this looks the closest to the picture. Let's try it. I'm gonna try this mashed potatoes first. I'm into it. Come on, truffle. Here comes truffle. This is amazing. I love the different variety of flavors and things that they have. All right, let's try some salmon. The salmon's pretty simple. There's not a lot of flavor on it, so I would add some lemon, maybe salt and pepper, whatever you'd like. But I like it. It's good. Now the Brussels sprouts. Oh my gosh. My opinion is going to be completely biased. Do not listen to me when it comes to Brussels sprouts because I will not give them a fair shot. Those aren't bad. Wow. I just love all the variety. I love that you actually get a different vegetable that isn't beans and broccoli, and it tastes pretty fresh, Mike. These taste pretty good. These taste pretty fresh. I love this. For taste, wide range. This one was more simple. The non-pizza was also pretty simple, but this soup was so good. I want to give it a 9 in general, but I'm going to give it an 8.5 because we could add a little bit more flavor, but in general, so good. For value, this was the most affordable one out of all of them, and you got great selection of meals, and you even get to pick chefs, and I like that you get to see like the ratings on the different food. I give it a 10. Overall, Cook Unity gets a 28.5 out of 30, and I think overall it's worth trying. Finally, we have the most expensive option that we could find. Kooshi Gourmet is local to the LA area, and if you order breakfast, lunch, and dinner 5 days a week, it costs an average of $26 per meal. That's more expensive than most restaurants, so I have very high expectations. The other thing about this company is that they don't have a menu. You'll just communicate with them directly about what you like, what you don't like. Much more hands-on, much more personalized. So these arrived and I have no idea what's under here. Our team prepped them and I'm really excited. Okay, I am reading this. It just says gourmet breakfast. Let's see what a $26 gourmet breakfast delivered to your door looks like. Oh, okay, waffles. What kind of waffles we have over here? We've got some waffles. We have fresh berries. I love fresh berries in the morning. Little pistachios, like maple syrup, and some yogurt. This is a gluten-free waffle, that's really cool. They can do customized stuff like that. They can do specific stuff. I'm not sure if I've had a $26 waffle before. I have no, oh shoot. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. We'll put that right over there. Blueberry almost got that. You know what, I'm gonna give one to blueberry because dogs can have blueberries, but not too many. Can have a little blueberry. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Oh no. I'm gonna pour a little agave on top, like a maple syrup. This tastes pretty good, but I wanna be wowed for $26. Off to a slow start, but let's see if they can step it up. Now we're gonna have a gourmet lunch. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Oh my gosh. It's kind of pretty. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, what are you? Okay, you're some kind of a white fish. What is this, swordfish? We have mashed potatoes. What kind of fish is this? Roasted branzino, celery root puree, roasted carrots, sauteed collard greens, lemon wedge, parsley, lemon herb olive oil. If I ordered this at a restaurant and it came out, I'd be very happy with it. All right, now it's time for our last meal. It is our mystery gourmet dinner. Ba-bum! Oh, the chicken is sliced. Look at that. And there's lots of different green vegetables here. I'm seeing zucchini, cucumber, we have broccoli, we have mushrooms. Look at that. Let's try it. This is chicken risotto, which I love. Broccolini, which is my favorite broccoli. Cauliflower rice, sauteed wild mushrooms, zucchini roasted, English peas, truffle broth, fresh herbs. I have no idea what that word is. Lemon zest, basil, and thyme. Ooh, I cannot wait to try the risotto. Is this... Wait, they make the risotto with the cauliflower rice? Oh, I'm just not used to cauliflower risotto, so I'm not being a hater, but it's not the same. But let's try the chicken. I like the flavor and I like the texture. So let's give it the taste rating. So overall, all the meals are a little bit more expensive, but I really like what they're trying to do with the variety and high quality ingredients. So taste-wise, I would give it a 9 because things tasted pretty fresh and high quality. Overall value, I'm gonna give it a 3 because it's very expensive. And for that price, for $26, I should be getting the perfect restaurant quality meal in front of me, and there's just a few things that are off about each dish, even though they're all good and they're high quality. I just would want to change each one of them even more than what I have going on. So because they're so hands-on and flexible with meal development, I'm gonna give their service and selection a 9. So Kooshi gets a total of 21 out of 30. Congratulations, Cook Unity. You are the winner. Let me know in the comments down below if there are any other meal services that I should try, or if you have tried any of the ones that I tried today. And if you want to watch any other videos, you can click up here or up here. All right, thanks for watching. Bye, you guys.